Snap, crackle, pop, we're back to do RuPaul's Drag Race.
I get it because the theme was soda.
Soda pop. I'm Minty.
I'm Annie.
And we're going over RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 11 first, and then we'll go over RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 Finale.
And you can only get this kind of coverage from FunUntitled, the podcast where we serve with an FU.
So let's start with the US, Episode 11. They do the mini challenge of, are you smarter than the pit crew? I was gonna say 11th grader.
That's not even the OG show title.
That is true.
I did not know most of the answers.
I love that they did drag trivia, but I also only knew like half of what they showed. I knew Alexis Mateo, I knew Little Pound Cake. I didn't know Drop Dead Gorgeous.
I don't know, everyone keeps emphasizing the back row for Alyssa Edwards, and I'm like, damn B, she gonna be known for that meme forever?
Yeah. And girl, you orange. What else is she known for?
Failing that All-Star 5 lip sync assassin.
Oh, no, we all love Alyssa Edwards.
She phoned it in.
I don't know. She's a Texas lady singing the Pointer Sisters song. I think that was about the Pointer Sisters. But the winner was Candy Muse. She won $2,500. $1,000.
You said that just to piss me off, and I don't appreciate this. You understand it's $2,500, right?
No, I understand. It's part of the joke. The math joke. Anyways, so they revealed that the challenge for this time is the branding challenge, where they have to sell soda pop. This can be a hit and a miss. And all of them are kind of misses.
The only ones who actually hit it was the top two.
Yeah. So, let's get into the challenge of the commercial for the soda pop and the final runway look, Beast Couture.
Do you want to talk about our guest visitor?
I don't know. I mean, Jada Essen Hall came to visit. She gave the same crappy advice everybody else gives. She was looking at the bottom right of the corner all the time. And I'm like, girl, you won $100,000. You couldn't buy a camera?
She was looking for Kimora Hall. She was like, I know that bitch still here. I know she wasn't the first one out.
She like squinting like, where's Kimora? What? What a small Asian girl. I think she's small.
I think so.
Why, did you like her being there?
No, I just think it's interesting how these queens are bored from coronavirus, so they're bringing them back. We got Pork Chop, we got Raven is the makeup artist, whatever. We got Jada Essen Hall, and then spoiler alert, next episode we get several Miss Congenialities back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I never put that two and two together. Okay, so back to the challenge at hand. We have Utica. Beast Couture outfit was like black fur with yellow feathers, and it was okay.
I like her makeup with the eye going down the chin to her neck.
What, the crying?
Yeah, I don't get it, but I liked it.
I don't know. It seemed random. This was something I thought she would go all out, and then that would have been cool to see, but
I was kind of expecting like Evie Oddly kind of camp.
Yeah, like how Evie Oddly was in like the finale.
Yeah.
But, so it was okay.
It was like, eh. See, once you realize Utica is very pretentious, a lot of her drags make sense.
It does. It's like, is she campy? Oh no, she's fashion. She's more fashion than campy.
She's a fashion queen who overthinks.
Who has a message which is like, we can't read what you're writing.
Your earrings are too small.
And then you can go to your country farm to get you the can. The soda can you can lick.
Okay, I don't get why she wasn't just like a farmer. Like, I don't get why her two outfits this week was really elegant when it shouldn't have been.
That's a good point. Why wasn't she a farmer?
I don't know. It didn't make any sense. I also think it should have been a little bit more Southern hillbilly, because I feel like those are the people who would just lick a can. Like, we're too busy to open these cans, so we're just gonna lick it.
Like you said, when you find out that Utica's actually more of a pretentious, not saying that she's really pretentious, but maybe like her attitude or, I don't know, something about it is a little pretentious. It's like, yeah, she's quirky, but she still has to stay within her realm of comfort.
She's a smart, quirky person, so her quirky comes off really off-putting to normal folks.
Yeah, it's hard to explain because she did drop to the ground and suck a plastic udder. I don't know. It's something pretentious but weird and quirky, and it's a weird combo.
She's one of those people of like, this is art! And they're like naked in a subway and just like painting the wall with their butt. Like that kind of like weird people. Like, you have a thinking. I'm just not smart enough to understand it, nor do I want to.
Yeah, for sure. And then Candy came out as a green alien with fur and a dead gray alien around her shoulder.
How was this beast? I'm genuinely curious what the thought process was behind this.
It's one of the worst outfits in the entire world. That alone should have landed her in the bottom.
Okay, here's the thing. So that outfit's really ugly. That's said and done, correct? There's nothing more to say.
Right.
The judges were avoiding her for just being herself. It's kind of like, I feel like you're just laughing at her at this point.
A little bit. It's kind of like how they love Simone for just her being her. But Candy is like, you're stupid. And I like it, I think. They always have that weird double standard sometimes. When something's really dumb, they just really like it. Even though other queens would get, like, demolished for that.
Like, I know she was, her solar case special was clearly just a reference to the meme of her being alone at the VIP room. But what was even the jingle?
You know, I don't know. Okay, I thought Candy's one was actually okay. It just wasn't visually stunning.
It wasn't anything to me.
Like, if it's a VIP room, why isn't no one dancing? Why are there no light?
Okay, yes or no, Candy's performance is always one note because she's always just being herself. Like, even when she wasn't being herself in the Rossi at night, whatever, it was still kind of just her. Like, I don't know if the editing took out all her great acting moments, but it seemed like she was just being Candy. So why did they knock Tina Burner for being one note when Candy's always being one note?
You know, I don't know. It's a good question, to be honest. Which actually takes us to Tina Burner. So her Beast Couture look was like a Frankenstein plushy look.
She looked straight out of Five Nights at Freddy.
A little bit.
Like, that, if you told me that was a cosplay from Sister Breach, I would be like, oh, I get it. Security Breach. I combined the two titles.
Tina has Enes who came and grabbed like each part of like the original.
The circle of people who know FNAF and RuPaul's Drag Race is just us.
No, the overlap is fat. It's huge. Think about it. I think there's a pretty big overlap between RuPaul and anime. You know, things that are flashy, that's like goes out of the norm.
We gotta move on because you saying that FNAF is anime is giving me whiplash.
No, and I'm just saying there's another circle of like anime and FNAF being a big overlap, I would assume, right?
No, this is not the hill we want to die on. So anyways, it was really ugly and...
Oh,
You liked it?
No.
No, you like Tina Burner's outfit.
No, I mean, I like the idea of it.
Okay, concept. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Execution with the weird paper mache scissors. I didn't get it.
What I couldn't stand was that her bottom eyelash was far away from her eye, but there was no makeup to like... Because usually when queens do that, they're making like a fake big eye, but she's just doing it because, I don't know, lazy.
There was a queen who went like... It was like she came out as a doll and she put buttons over her eyes. I forget who was it. I think it might have been Gigi Good or Nina West.
No, Gigi Good had sunglasses for her buttons and bow. It might have been Nina West. She's kind of campy like that.
What is this? Is so disappointing compared to previous queens. Like, I don't know if it's fair to compare her.
For sure. And then her solo was burning up. It is very true that Tina is a one-trick pony. I am absolutely sick of that going from the 50s mom to the sexy 50 mom. And I'm like, Tina, you're not in your 50s, I don't think.
It's interesting because a lot of queens say, oh, Tina's good. Drag Race just isn't her, element. Like, that's not her type of comedy. And I kind of saw it in the commercial because she had a lot of planning. She just didn't act correctly.
It was an okay story.
Like, I get it, but it's like the judges say, why did you say hell yeah so many times?
Maybe hell yeah should have been her title.
You can kind of watch her making sure she gets all the lines and all the different elements of the commercial, but you didn't see her living in the moment because there was too many things she had to do.
True. Burner. You could have been a high horse, but...
Yeah, she was really prominent. I like her commentary the most, if I'm being honest.
Oh, interesting.
Like, after Tamisha Iman left, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah. I actually kind of got Mick as as a narrator.
That reminds me. So Candy is obviously set up as the narrator of the season, despite me sending in letters. I don't understand why during the lip sync, they kept focusing on Candy's reaction as if Candy wasn't just standing there.
It's the Mean Girls thing, right?
Oh.
The plastiques.
Was Garlic standing next to her?
I don't remember. They did come from the same side to hug Tina Burner.
Yes. For no reason whatsoever. And now we go to Simone. I like her outfit. She said, hey, furries, this is for you.
She was in a fursuit with very little clothing.
The fact fact she knew what a fursuit was, I give her props.
You give her props for being a furry?
I give her props for exploring, things that people would normally go, oh, don't talk to them.
I don't know. I mean, I like the hair with being a tail, but I don't know. It just felt like a boring combination.
Obviously, she was doing the hood version of Beast. Like, that's a beast.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You saw those legs and weren't turned on a little?
No, I mean, okay, I don't like the idea either. I like the fursuit. I just don't get...
So if she came out with no clothes, that would have been better.
No, I just think the clothes should have been better.
Because Olivia came out in a kind of a fursuit.
Oh, we'll talk about Olivia later.
Okay. You didn't like either.
So, we go to her commercial, which is Sweet Tooth, which is very cute, a very, you're supposed to be high-strung and relaxing, which I'm like, a lot of these soda just sounds like alcohol.
I mean, the drag queens who work in a club, what do you expect? I don't know, I really like that joke. It was like, Sweet Tooth isn't for the faint of heart. Seriously, I had 2 heart attacks on the way here.
That was funny, yes. Here's the thing, Simone does the same thing every week, but she is loved and praised, which I think is very funny and I think it's very good too, but how is she different from Tina and Candy? What is she doing right that the other two aren't?
I think it's because Simone's doing the same thing, but she picked something with a lot of facets to this gem. Yes, she's paying homage to her black heritage, but she's doing so many different silhouettes that's always interesting. And when in the acting challenge, she did have an accent. It was clearly a different character than the one from, let's say, the RuPaul challenge.
That RuPaul challenge has been, for some reason, playing and reaping in my head for the past 2 days. I love it!
I forget what role she had in the Rossi at Night, the improv.
She was, Candy's old childhood friend, rival.
Oh, yeah. That one's kind of similar to this one.
Let's move on to Gottmik.
Okay, real fast, this is a little out of order. Gottmik just did her Paris Hilton impersonation the whole time.
A little bit.
I just want to relate to Simone of, I don't think Gottmik has acting range.
Well, Snatch Game, the RuPaul Hallmark, and the Bossy Rossi.
Because the Bossy Rossi, she was a therapist, but she didn't stand out as therapist, so she kind of just was safe in the background. But in the RuMark, she was the uptight CEO lady.
I thought that's range.
I don't know, just annoying white women.
There are different types of annoying white women in the world. Just like how there are, cool black women in the world. Yeah. Simone's got one, Gottmik's got the other.
Okay, let's do the final runway. Sorry, that was a little out of order.
So Beast Couture was the eyeball and the teeth, and I don't know what kind of beast she was, but I liked the neck up and the waist down. The eyeball, shoulders, I didn't care for.
With every fiber in my being, I wanna like Gottmik. Her makeup's just not for me, but...
What?
Didn't care for it. It's just, ugh.
I thought this was one of her best makeup, and this was out of her comfort zone. I don't usually look at makeup, but I thought Gottmik's one had beautiful makeup for this one. I'm waiting for that video to get down.
Her outfit always kind of scanty to me, which isn't bad, it's just not my aesthetic. So a lot of things about Gottmik, I would say, yeah, that looks nice, it's not for me.
Wow.
So it's just kind of hard for me to root for Gottmik.
Wow. Gottmik's gonna win this now Denali's gone. Okay, I didn't really think Denali's gonna ever win, but of the cast right now, I think Gottmik's the one to win.
I don't know, I always feel bad when I don't root for the trans icon of the season, because I felt the same way doing Dragula when I didn't like that non-binary one.
Oh, because you're non-binary? And
yeah.
You feel like you gotta support people who are representing you in this competition?
Yeah, kind of. Oh, you're a big stride in the trans community, I should root for you, and I just can't force me.
Hey, shouldn't have any biases. Not we didn't root for Kimura Hall.
Asian.
So, her soda was the Gottmik Got Sex Juice delusional drink. I was so confused watching everything. I didn't realize the whole doing the same action, but one is perceived as gross and one is perceived as sexy, but it's all a delusion and that's the whole point.
I wish somehow you made the pit crew look oh wow, that's sexy in the second time, but you kind of they were wearing maybe a happy face mask, so it wasn't just the same grossed out reactions the entire time.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I didn't get that either.
a lot of it just didn't make sense. Make it make sense, Gottmik.
Make it make sense.
I feel like another queen had this problem last season where they tried to do like something like this where it was a high concept, low execution.
It's possible. Because last season, I think they were selling their own like beauty product.
Oh yeah.
Cause like
the Merkin,
the hydration tears. Gigi Good had like the good night bitch.
You know, season 13's cast isn't really impressing me after a while, but they were funnier than season 12.
I actually am very impressed with season 13. Because season 13 just seems to have an obvious forefront runners.
Yeah.
Season 12, it was really just Gigi Good in the first half, then Jada Essence in the second half.
Okay.
And the redacted name. No matter what, Redacted did pretty good and can't deny it, but Redacted's an asshole, so we don't get to reward that. I'm not sad that we can't reward it. I totally agree with that. I'm digging myself a hole here. Moving on to Olivia Lux, who I think is like my baby racing horse.
Now that Denali's gone?
Well, not Denali's gone, yeah. Well, no, I think Gottmik's gonna win this again. But Olivia is definitely worse than Simone. Coming out as Mike and Sully from Monster Inc.'s love child. I wrote that exact note before you said it out loud. Because that's exactly what it looks like with the green and blue fur and the horns and it was ugly. Ugly.
There isn't really much to say other than
ugly.
It's boring. You're boring. And you're boring just like your commercial.
Okay, the Liv.
You know what's funny? Okay, she was the only queen that storyboarded with pictures because I was looking out for that. And you could tell she was too invested in the visuals that she didn't realize, I need a joke. Because she was like, I need to be in the Arctic here. I need to be in the desert here. And I was like, bitch, shouldn't you fake having snow on you or fake having sand? Like, why is there no physical humor and you're just hyped up on the background, the composition?
Oh my god, it'd be funny if she's like walking each territory, falls and something gets kicked in her face. Like snow, then sand.
And then she used to drink at the end to wash it all off.
Oh, yeah. And then be happy.
Yeah. And that way, you could fake being sad because you cover up your face. That's the best you can do, Olivia, to act sad. Just cover your face. Cover that smile.
Man, it sucks because Olivia's best feature is her smile, and that's what put it down in this week.
I don't know. The whole concept was kind of weird to be, I'm gonna sell optimism when I can.
To be honest, isn't that what every commercial sells?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So it was very basic. Then we get into our last contestant, Rosé. So she was like a devil, imp, fur, red outfit.
I kept thinking of Crystal Method from season 12 when she had that.
Oh, her devil look?
Yeah, and I just like that one so much better.
That was a good look.
Yeah.
This was not a good look.
Although we're drawing it for the thumbnail because somebody won't accept the furry life.
I just don't. To be fair, none of these outfits were very good.
No, they won't.
I would have wanted Gottmik, but you won't choose Gottmik, so I see.
Don't like Gottmik's one. Great. I think I did her 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you did for the fastener.
Anyways, that's it. It was just kind of boring. It was all red. It was weird.
I don't like a literal one color outfit. Unless it's gonna be like a beautiful gown dress. But even then, they would have like rhinestones or like jewelry to add more color.
Yeah.
But to have just a literally one color outfit is just a huge turnoff.
Oh, you didn't say nothing during Rose Aid when everything was pink.
Rose Aid. The one that makes you feel perfect when you aren't, which is again, just alcohol.
I feel like Rose Aid did what Gottmik was trying to do.
I was actually kind of thinking that too. And Rosé's one just had like more intelligent humor. It was like, I kind of got it, but I kind of didn't get it. So I'm actually a little surprised she won.
And I love how she had the Jan Sport robe.
It helps a lot in selling what you're trying to sell.
I think it's because you think Simone should have won.
I think Simone, should have been the only winner. Although, so for like Rosé, I love that joke of like, it could work as a sports drink. And I was like, hey, do you want to play? No, I don't want to play. Because it attaches to the previous part where it's like, it makes you smarter. It's like, yeah, girl, you're smart enough to know you can't play sport. Like, it was intelligent humor, but it was like, also not there.
So Simone and Rosé both won 5K, and so they're the two winners. They tied. And I think it's because in my head, in my fantasy, Simone was funny, but Simone was just being herself. And Rosé's one was funnier in concept. So we should reward both of them. That's just me.
fair enough. Apparently RuPaul's got so much money that they're just like...
All the money they save from UK. And the two bottoms, even though I thought it should have been Gottmik and Utica.
And I thought it should have been Utica and Olivia.
The two bottoms turns out to be Utica and Tina Burner. I did not think she did that bad.
What a twist.
Twist.
I honestly think they're just sick of Tina. They don't see anything going for Tina, so they're just like, we're gonna let you go now.
And then the two dance it off in My Humps, My Lovely Lady Humps. Break it down.
I had a coworker. She's like the sweetest girl in the world. This is a song she can sing verbatim from beginning to end, and she'll sing it. I was like laughing my ass off because this is like the most like crude song that I know of. I'm sure there's cruder songs.
Well, I thought these two girls, not your coworker, did a great job dancing to the songs when none of them was dancers.
I thought Tina did way better than
I thought so
Utica.
too. I thought Tina should have stayed, but I guess they were just so sick of her.
I guess they just want to see more of Utica's fashion. Utica?
Utica.
Utica.
Utica, man.
Utica.
And yeah, and then Tina just shade away despite... Like, I was surprised. Like, I like Utica more than Tina, but Tina deserved to win.
For sure. This is our last time for us to say Tita Burner. And I guess until the finale.
And this was the first time I was pleasantly surprised. The second time was in UK2. Welcome to UK finale. That wasn't even an accent. That was something offensive.
Like a 50s black and white villain accent. So, we're now on to RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 finale. A final four of 4 queens. Three of them you knew were gonna be there. Really just 2.
Look, we have Ellie Diamond, Tace, Lawrence Chaney, and Bimini. And you knew Tace and Ellie Diamond had no chance in hell considering their report card.
For sure. And Tace only won through a group challenge.
I thought it was interesting how I was like, why did Bimini get so good all of a sudden? And then Michelle Visage, she held my hand and explained, after the COVID break, she got better. And I was like, oh!
That really made all the sense in the world. Yeah, because I don't remember her before. And then all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, bitch, you like came out of nowhere. Her acting got good. Her fashion was actually avant-garde instead of just cheap sexy. We're just gonna talk about each queen.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so, because Bimini was like, Vegan! And then now it's like, shit, Bimini, you the winner.
She killed it in the second half of the competition.
I know. I think my favorite was probably the acting challenge for the Beastenders.
Yeah.
That's super funny. Actually, her snatch game was really funny.
There's a lot of comedy at the end for Bimini.
Yeah, which is, I will like a queen for comedy more than I will for their fashion. Unless the fashion is fantastic, but even then, I don't know many queens I care for their fashion.
Yeah. Can she dance?
Bimini can dance.
I don't remember how well she did in the UK Hun one dance-wise.
I think she does well dancing. She's very flexible, that's why, and fast-moving.
Yeah. I don't know if how much you want to talk about the podcast, because I always hate that part where they're spilling the tea with RuPaul and the Tic Tac.
Sometimes it's okay, but this one was pretty I didn't care for it. One thing I liked was that Ellie Diamond was like, she loves a door.
And just like Adore went, I'm going to walk out this competition before you can vote me out.
Yeah, so sad. I think Adore could have done well in All Stars too. Anyways.
See, real fast, I'm the dumb bitch that didn't like Adore from day one.
Oh, she's cute.
I did not adore her. Anyways, okay. So for this week, for the finale, they have to make their own little song verse while dancing to the quote-unquote hardest choreographic. I didn't pronounce that word right.
Choreography.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seemed like all they did was play around with a glow stick and then they just did their own thing.
The only thing I can think of, it was the hardest because, like, it was the least amount of time they're gonna give the girls.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Or they could have been referencing the fact that all the queens was gonna be on stage and they had to maneuver around all those people. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe. I don't know. The All Stars 5 ending was a lot better. And I thought the choreography was harder. Okay, so let's get into the final four. The Final four, eleganza extravaganza look, and like, you know, just some final thoughts on each of the queens. We already started with Bimini, realizing that she was like this dark horse that came out of nowhere. And she had a very bridal warrior piece. Beautiful.
Oh, the wig was kind of weird, but it kind of looks like a crown because it goes up.
Oh yeah.
So I let it slide, but I thought that was so pretty.
I love that train. Oh, train.
I like how she had a little rose tattoo that peeked out the boob window.
I think that just might be one of her natural tattoos.
I know, but you know, good job picking a dress that really emphasizes your body tattoos. Like, sometimes it takes me out of it when I see Rosé's tattoos.
Oh, yeah, some queen, like, even Cameron Michaels has the huge Egyptian beetle on their chest, and it's like, wow, that does not match the outfit.
That's the thing, and when it doesn't match the outfit, it's like, what the It's like, I think it would be cool if you was a drag race that you just had like a black outline on your body, and then, you can color it in based off your outfit with makeup.
Oh.
So if it was like a black silhouette of an Egyptian beetle, and then you can color it to match your outfit.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. A lot of work, but cool.
Coloring book, yeah.
You have to be an artist who could be able to draw looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
Then we go to Ellie Diamond. Ellie Diamond didn't really stand out to me except for her makeup. Like, you could always tell who Ellie Diamond was because that makeup is just so unique and very pretty.
By the way, y'all, we're not gonna comment on the song lyrics. Didn't know anything they said.
Oh yeah, I couldn't understand a word.
But yeah, Ellie Diamond, when she came out in her Wizard of Oz dress, I was just like, oh, it's the same shit.
I loved it. I thought it was beautiful.
It's always the big hair and the same dress silhouette with her.
No, but it's like huge. Everything was huge. And it's like this is Ellie Diamond, I thought. Because even though Ellie Diamond's usually like super like sugary looking, like the Lockdown Sheroes look.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this is like an elevated Ellie look.
I feel like the two judges had the same conversation on the show.
That we're having now.
Yeah. She wasn't that great at dancing.
She's an okay dancer. I say she's above average.
She was... Okay, was she better than Bimini?
No.
Bimini, she did a lot of tricks. They said it in the show, oh, is it okay if I do tricks? It's like, yeah, if that's you. So I feel like Ellie Diamond did more dancing than Bimini.
Sure, yeah.
Because, you know, the whole shoulder stand? Like, I can do a shoulder stand. I would never call that dancing.
Well, you're not coordinated.
Whose fault was that? God.
I did think it was interesting that actually Ellie Diamond does have a huge connection with the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I thought she was just sucking out to Ru.
Yeah, because like she was dressed as the Good Witch. She did the 3 clicks during her dance. And if you remember the reveal outfit, she went from the lion to Scarecrow to the Tin Man look.
Actually, if you remember the reveal outfit, we both said that sucked because it was the same skirt.
No, I mean, I remember it sucking. I'm just saying it's a connection to Wizard of Oz. Only thing is, if she could have looked like a flying monkey.
Did you ever watch that movie?
I haven't.
I watched clips.
We've all seen clips. Well, who's seen it from beginning to end? Not I.
Well, Ellie Diamond, time for you to click your heels 3 times and go home.
I cannot believe she was a Final Four.
I
mean, I guess 4th place. I thought if anything, Taste should have also been with her.
I think they only had Taste because she was the only bitch that could dance.
I guess we'll go into Taste now. I love Taste dancing.
I mean, if we're just gonna ignore the giant flaw in the room. Yeah, the dancing was really great. It was on beat really well.
It was unique. It was like Bimini and Ellie combined.
It's like the editing couldn't keep up with how great her dancing was.
Now let's get into the elephant in the room. She has the worst finalist outfit ever on 13 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race US, the 1 season of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada, the 2 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and I can't comment on Holland or Thailand, but this is god awful.
I know you cannot say too many mean things to a queen on the final runway because it's like, what's the point? But my god, they should have whipped into it.
Because during the podcast, or the talking, right?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, Taste, you have very questionable fashion. And she's like, I know. Then she came out in questionable fashion. I'm like, what are you...
Like, I knew she was gonna come out in something scanty. I didn't think she was gonna come out like she's naked with a giant merkin or all over her body, like weird pubic hair. Public body hair, that's the one I'm looking for.
What's weird is that most queens who are like very sexy, got that model body, knows how to pose, are usually very fashionable. Her outfits suck. looking back, I'm like, there are a few good taste outfits, but most of them are not that good.
Okay, I need you to rank Lala Wee's bag look from the ball, Candy Mew's alien look, and Taste Nude Illusion. Which one's the best? Which one's the worst?
I think in that order. So Lalaue's the worst, then Candy, then Taste.
Okay.
Look, I mean, I feel like it has kind of been done before, so it's like, it's fashion, it's wearable, it's just not good looking, it's not fashion forward, it's not even for the present. I mean, I like the components, but all of that together was just, ugh.
Like the fact that Taste even made it to the top 3 is just so she could dance.
Sure, and that's part of that TV magic, right?
I feel like we'll get into this later, but the lip sync was kind of lackluster because they were all tired from dancing and rehearsing for the, final dance.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Oh man, what if Ellie Diamond had a reveal? Then we get to Lawrence Chaney, and I don't love the look because I feel like it's the most fashionable, but I love the look for how campy it is. I love that it's a play on like a drag racer. I love that she's in purple because she was in the purple for like the promo look, she's purple for her entrance look, and she's purple for her runway look. And I love that silhouette. She was very sexy, round hourglass with a nice trumpet skirt.
Is this called a trumpet skirt?
Yeah, when it's like kind of skinny and then it flares out in the end.
Oh, I always thought that was mermaid.
Mermaid's a little different.
Okay.
Mermaid, I think, has a train, that's why.
Gotcha. I didn't realize her entrance look was purple.
Yeah, it was a kind of an ugly purple-yellow look.
I always thought she was wearing purple because that's just the color of royalty.
She's Scottish. Red and green are her Scotland colors.
So, yeah, her outfit wasn't the best compared to Bimini. Like, as someone who could sew, I was surprised it was a little lackluster. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the concept. I just think it could have been elevated a little. Like, I saw Utica come out in a drag race costume. Not Utica. What's the one who has AIDS? She was in season 5, Vagina? Angina. She had a little drag race costume in her little talent show.
Oh, that was ugly.
I know, but I'm just saying that, we've seen this. You could have elevated it a little bit more.
I thought it was elevated.
She has a great silhouette, but, great ass.
Great Okay, lightning round for your other queens and their final looks.
Oh, real fast, Lawrence Chaney's dancing kind of sucked, and we all know it.
It was off timing. It was real. Like, usually I don't notice, but because I'm like bad with music. Man, Lawrence Chaney, you're off beat.
And usually awkward all the time. So like when they were shaking their ass, you didn't. That's also bothered me. When the other queens was watching the main queen dance the verse, normally they're doing something. When this one is just standing.
They're dancing with them.
Not because I'm thinking about Lawrence Chaney, and they were just standing with the glow sticks in the back.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, speed round. I like Cherry Valentine.
That was a bad look.
Screw you.
Covered her too much.
That's her whole thing. Remember her entrance look?
Yeah. Stina Mandela. I thought it was boring.
It was boring, yes.
I like the baby hairs, but it was a boring black and white checkered look.
The baby hair?
When you have like these little curls around your head.
Oh, gotcha.
Mostly black women do that.
Nice.
Ginny Lemon.
Get out of here.
Ugly.
Ugly.
Veronica Green.
Do you think Veronica Green could have won this if she didn't get COVID?
I don't know.
You know what's funny? There was a commercial about Veronica Green saying, all I can say after surviving COVID, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. And the Twitter was like, be a superhero, wear a mask. And it was focusing on her eyes. And I was like, maybe we shouldn't focus on that mask. I don't know, maybe that's why Veronica Green was dressed as basically Sailor Jupiter.
With a little bit of Robin Hood. But I didn't like the outfit.
Okay.
It was a good concept. It just looked crafty. It looked like it was really homemade.
Maybe she was sick, man.
I know you're sick, and I know COVID put you guys in a really strict lockdown, but figure it out.
I remember when all the queens came on stage, and you said, oh, Veronica Green's here. And I said, oh, how can you tell? And he's like, she's the only bitch not wearing pink.
That was weird. I was like, why are you all beige? Or nude? What the frick? Joe Black, I don't know what she was wearing, but it was definitely campy.
She's the queen of camp.
It was crazy campy.
Like, I'm surprised. I forget why she got out episode 1. I'm surprised she got out during a fashion challenge.
I don't know why either. Episode 1, they just really didn't like her look. And apparently the thing that she was referencing, she was wearing gold, but the building was white.
Oh.
So they thought that was a disillusion. Which you put it to me in a sense like, what if somebody came out as the Statue of Liberty and they aren't? Like, there's a huge disconnect.
Yeah, okay.
Then Tia Coffee.
What was that?
What was it look?
It was like a weird, the Union Jack with a lot of strap. It's hard to explain, but it was ugly.
Unrememberable.
Just like the rest of her outfits.
Sister.
I don't get why she did the makeup.
That can't be a thing. Otherwise, you should just rename yourself to Smurfette.
8 out of Smurfette. And I don't get I wish if she was going to do that, make it the same color as the curtains. Do you only have blue glitter? Invest in gold.
Or black.
Okay, black glitter might be a little bit hard to see, but like gold glitter with black lipstick.
It might also be blackface if she had black.
Oh my god.
Then a horror.
Bitch looked like Bimini.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look. I didn't like the hair.
It's the weird asymmetric thing, man.
No.
And then we go to I'm still standing like I've something ever.
Like I've always been.
Yeah, I only know the sing version.
That's a good song.
It's a good song.
So, Bimini, Lawrence, Taze, lip sync for their lives, and lackluster.
And like I said, I think they're all in pain. But Bimini was dropping some dance move where I was like, alright, Circus Olay, pick up your crown. You won this.
I have not seen queens literally jump onto their knees and hands except in UK. Like, I don't know if that's just a UK move, but it's a very powerful move. And I know Lawrence has done it. Tia Coffee did it like 3 times. Bimini did it here. So.
Oh wait, based off this challenge alone, who do you think should have won? Because I don't know how fair it is, but they consider the whole report card. But just based off this episode.
Based on this episode alone, I would think Ellie Diamond should have won.
Interesting take.
I think her dancing was good. I don't remember lyrics, but I don't remember anyone's lyrics. I love her outfit.
See, I don't get why Taste was even in the top 3 when they went to her critiques and was just like, she's unpolished.
Let's be fair, I don't know why she's in the top 4. Her outfits are really dragging her down.
Yeah, well, I severely disagree with Ellie Diamond. I think it should have been Bimini all the way. She had nice dance moves. She had a really beautiful outfit.
I didn't like the pointy boobs.
Yeah, but you don't... I guess they judge Joe Block H&M.
But who cares? Because the grand winner of season 2 is Lawrence Chaney.
And she brought back her Twitter just to celebrate.
It totally breaks my theory. Well, okay, either it breaks my theory that RuPaul's Drag Race only picks the winner based on the Twitter likes, or they don't pre-record the show and they just pick the winner right then and there. Who knows? Who cares? Because Lawrence Chaney's a winner, baby. And she's gonna have a web series, and I may or may not watch it.
Because of the whole discourse, I hope it's over by now with the Lawrence versus Ellie Diamond. I told Minty, I guess season 2 queens for US and UK are the most hated.
God. Tyra Sanchez should not have won. It should have been Raven.
Tyra winning is the biggest tragedy of my entire life, and I've never been so wronged.
We will always be surprised that Bimini didn't win. Happy that Lawrence won. And Lawrence and Ellie clearly made up.
Yes.
Because Lawrence helped Ellie a lot. Like, this isn't a bitch song. It's a song to raise each other up.
Yeah.
So anyways, I guess this is the end for RuPaul's Drag Race UK for now. Hope we will still be doing the US, obviously.
I hope you enjoyed us going week after week going, who's Ellie Diamond? Elliot, you mean? And Lawrence Chaney.
Lawrence Chaney.
You can never say that ever again.
Oh, until season 3.
Well, Lawrence Chaney comes back as a Snatch Game cameo.
Let's just bring it up for fun. Okay, thanks guys.
Bye.